External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar responds. I'm just quoting the tweet that he has put out. Singapore and India have been solid partners in the fight against COVID-19. Appreciate Singapore's role as a logistics hub and oxygen supplier. Their gesture of deploying military aircraft to help us speaks of our exceptional relationship. Irresponsible comments coming from those should know better that this can damage the long-standing partnership. So let me clarify, Delhi Chief Minister does not speak for India, unquote. So Singapore had raised a lot of concerns about the manner in which Delhi Chief Minister spoke and called this a Singapore variant. The country has expressed the concern, and that's a very categoric statement coming in from the External Affairs Minister. Our political editor, Maria Shakil, with us on the broadcast. Maria, a very categoric, clear and a stern statement coming in from the External Affairs Minister.
Yes, that Delhi Chief Minister does not speak for India. And this also comes just minutes before Arvind who is the official spokesperson in the Ministry of External Affairs, had tweeted that the Singapore government had called in the High Commissioner today to convey strong objection to Delhi Chief Minister's tweet on Singapore variant. And High Commissioner clarified that the Delhi Chief Minister had no competence or to pronounce any COVID variant or civil aviation policy. So I did realize that this was turning into an international embarrassment because any variant being given a name of a country, it actually leads to misconceptions. Remember, the similar thing has happened with what is being said as an Indian variant, with WHO categorically saying that there is no Indian variant. And if they are not saying that there is an Indian variant, then why should an Indian variant be talked about? Similarly, now Singapore has said that there is no Singapore variant, and also that such statements should be completely avoided, because we are almost this is also coming at a time, Manusha, that India would not want to send this message to any country which is supporting India in its fight against the pandemic, particularly the second wave, where a number of these countries have provided logistical support. They have provided, ensuring that the speedy transport of critical oxygen cylinders, concentrators, which is needed at this point in India. The kind of international support that India is getting, this is a statement which can impact it, and that is the reason why immediate damage control being done by the government of India, by External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, sending a clear message that Delhi Chief Minister doesn't represent Indian government thought, and he is just a Chief Minister of a state. Yes, it may be National Capital Region, but still he is just a Chief Minister of a state.
All right, our Foreign Affairs Editor, Maha Siddiqui, is also joining us on the broadcast. And Maha, like there is a variant which is found in India but is not an Indian variant, we cannot call it Singapore variant. And the sort of tensions, many would argue, that have been raised after the statement of Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. Do you find the statement by Dr. S. Jaishankar unprecedented or stern in many ways?
It is. It is very stern, because he is categorically mentioning that Arvind Kejriwal, the Delhi Chief Minister, does not speak India, is what he has said. And this is clearly in the context of the point Arvind Kejriwal made with regards to flights from Singapore being looked into or curtailed at this juncture. It is in context of that S. Jaishankar has made this point clear, that any decision of that nature is going to be made by the government of India, not by a particular state or chief minister. What is important here to note is that the Indian High Commissioner was summoned by the Singapore government, after which it had become imperative that India makes its stand clear on the issue. Because Singapore yesterday, after Arvind Kejriwal in fact made this statement, Singapore High Commission had tweeted saying that there is no variant called the Singapore variant. And in fact, phylogenetic or genome sequencing, when done, has revealed that it is a variant of what is being termed the Indian variant. So it is becoming a clash of nomenclature also. Remember, initially when the coronavirus was being called the Chinese virus or the Wuhan virus, this was a similar debate that had been thrown up at that time also. People continue to say that one cannot name a virus based on the place of origin because it creates prejudice. And that is now what is happening across the world. So we've seen a UK variant being called a UK variant, then a South African variant, and then when it came to India's turn, it became an Indian variant, which India vehemently opposed, considering that it can create prejudice against Indians across the world. And this is a virus that has been going around. Virus mutate. We all know that. So.
Yes.
Blaming a particular country for it, or terming a variant with regards to a country, does create prejudice. That is something that has been in fact put out by the World Health Organization also. And if you remember, the World Health Organization, Anusha, one final point, has not called it Indian variant. It has called it by its nomenclature B.1.617. And this is what Singapore is saying phylogenetically, B.1.617.2, which is a variant of what already exists.
All right, Maha Siddiqui making that crucial point that call it by its genome sequencing scientific name. There can be variants which are found in different countries, but a variant should not be called by the name of the country. We had a problem with it, rightly so. Singapore also has an issue with it.